normally when I edit my videos, I do it sitting in my armchair with one of them lap trays, and for the most part it's alright, but if it's a real long edit, I can be sort of sitting there for sort of 5-6 hours at a time trying to get the video done, and that can, you know, take its toll a little bit. You're a bit limited to where you can move around. So the guys at Maidesite offered to send me their S2 Pro table to have a little look at and share with you guys, share my thoughts, and I jumped at the chance basically, just so I can give you guys some better videos. So here it is, here's the video on me doing that. Cheers! Okay guys, so as you can see, everything comes really well packaged. We actually get a decent assembly instruction manual. Not that we need that. No, we probably will need that, to be fair. But yeah, it's really well explained on how everything works. I don't know if you guys can see that. Really well detailed, so that's quite handy. And the packaging looks really good, like nothing's broken in here. Everything looks really good quality. Now these really are heavy, so I think this is going to be a really solid, good quality product. So let's get everything out of the box anyway, and then we can take a look at putting this together. Okay, so to start assembly, we need to put these two parts here together. So this is the desktop support, and this is obviously the motorised up and down lift arm. Like I said, really good quality. But we need to start off with bag number 1, so that's really clearly displayed that this is step 1 and that's bag 1 that goes with step 1. So we'll take that out, start getting them together. We can use the supplied Allen key. I don't know if I'm going to do that for the whole process. I might change over to an electric screwdriver, I'm not sure yet. But I have to say, like, already I'm really impressed with the quality and like the ease of putting this together. I think I'm going to enjoy using this desk. Okay, that's the first one together. Let's get the next one. Okay, so next we want to put these in. These are like the cross braces, and you'll see these are extendable. And that's because they actually do this desk in different sizes. So I've opted for the 1200mm, but they actually do different sizes to suit your needs. Okay, so now it's time to put the feet on. Now with these you use bag number 7 and bag number 4 for this. We're just going to get them in. And yet again, if you weren't using an electric screwdriver like I've swapped over to, you'd still be using the same Allen key that comes with it. So it's really good, everything's made to be really easy. Okay, so that's that leg on. Now you can actually unscrew these and swap them out for casters if you want to, but I'm not going to do that on mine because I don't want it moving around. But say you wanted a desk that you wanted to pull in and push out, you can do that. And also these are adjustable, so if you're on uneven flooring, you can adjust these legs to level your desk up. So let's get the other side on. Okay, so now we can get our top fixed. So as you can see, that's why this is adjustable, because you've got threaded inserts in your desktop. I'm not going to do them up tight until I get all of the screws in. Then I'll go around and nip them all up afterwards. But yeah, basically they do these in different sizes, so you can have, like, the bases can fit with different tops. And on that note of different tops, so they do this, you can see that I've gone with, I think they call this antique oak, I think they call it. So I've gone with this, but they do a white, a black, and all different sorts of colours, but I quite fancy this, giving this a go. Okay, now we'll get our control panel fixed. So this can go on either side as well if you wanted to. And this just uses 2 Phillips screws. That's that on. Okay, now we get our power supply in. Literally just screws in place. Okay, then we can actually get all of our cables connected, which is pretty self-explanatory because they've got different plugs on them all. So that one goes in there, power over here, and then it actually comes with these extension cables, but obviously I don't need it for this motor here, but that motor there I will. So we'll get that plugged in. If I had it the right way round, and we can actually run this cable over and plug that one in. So yeah, again, like really easy to do. Really sort of self-explanatory. Okay, next we're going to put our little cable management trays on. Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't put the power cable in. Power cable needs to go in. Okay, so next thing we need to do is actually get this turned over. Now, I will say this is quite a heavy desk. It's probably not best doing this on your own, but I'm here on my own right now, so I've kind of got no choice. But yeah, don't be me, use 2 people. Okay guys, so that's the desk all together and pretty much done really. They have given me these little cable tidies to go in there to tidy up the power cable that you can see down here, but I'm not sure if this is going to be its final resting place. In fact, I know it's not going to be, but that's going to be a following project coming up where we're actually going to incorporate this into like a concealed office space. So subscribe if you're not, because that's going to be quite an interesting video, I think. But yeah, so they're giving me them, but obviously I don't know where this is going to go yet. So this is it in its lowest position here, which is 620 millimeters. Now to make it go up, you just push the up arrow on there and it starts going up. And it goes up to 1270 millimeters, which I'll show you at the end, but that involves me standing up to show you that. You've got memory functions on here, so you've got 4 memory functions. So all you need to do is press and hold the M and then allocate what one you want it on. So that is now, if I take this down and I'll press the number 2 again, you can see it'll take itself back up to where we had it set. So really good, really good functions on it. The desk itself is actually really stable. You can see I'm putting quite a bit of force on that, and we've got barely any deflection in that at all. So it's a really nice sturdy bit of kit. I like the fact that there's not a bottom rail in here as well, because quite often when you're sitting at a desk that can interfere with your feet underneath, so that's quite good. Right, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to stand up because that's the whole point of this desk and my knees are getting achy. Okay, so this is the desk at full height extension, which is, like I said, was 1270 millimeters. Now I'm 5'10", so I'm not short, not the tallest bloke in the world, but I'm not short. And this is actually too high for me. So if you're taller than me, this is going to be ideal for you as well. And even up here, you know, there's a little bit of wobble in there, but not a lot for how high the desk is. So if you wanted to work away at this sort of height, you'd have no problem at all. I'd probably want it somewhere around, let's get this to a comfortable working height, maybe around there, 1100mm. I think that's quite comfortable for standing and walking. Now we have got a walking pad as well, which could go underneath here, so that's going to raise me up about another 2-3 inches. So yeah, again, we can lift that up and we can preset them as well. So really good, really happy with that. Okay, so another really cool feature that I haven't spoke about on this video yet is it's got collision detection as well. So if you're putting it in its downward position and there's something underneath the desk, it's going to recognise that and lift it back up a couple of mil. I'll show you here. So if we press number 1, that will activate it to go straight down. And as it's going down, if I put my hands underneath here and put a little bit of pressure there, you can see that it recognised there was something underneath and it lifted it back up a couple of mil. So it's really good. Like I said, if you've got sand underneath there, or if your chair's a bit too high and smashed up, it's not just going to keep on pumping itself down until it either breaks itself or breaks something else. It's actually going to recognise it's there and then lift itself back up a couple of inches. So that's a really cool feature. And there we go, guys, that's the desk all put together. I do, however, need to go through and sort out, like, this monitor here ain't even working. It's just there for display for you guys. So I need to sit down and actually sort everything out. But you guys will know now, every time you hear a voiceover on one of my videos or watch one of my videos, I've edited it and done the voiceover sitting at this desk. I'm really happy with it. I'm not going to change it for another one. It's brilliant. So I want to say massive thanks to Maidesite for sending this out to me. I've dropped a link in the description if you guys want to get one of these desks. I really highly recommend it. I know obviously you guys think that, yeah, I'm going to say that, ain't I, because they've supplied it to me, but simple matter is it was really easy to put together. I think it took me about 20 minutes, and that's with moving the camera around as well. So 20 minutes to put it together. All the tools come in there, but however, you did see I changed over to an electric screwdriver. I'm a carpenter, we don't use manual tools unless we have to. But yeah, everything's in the bag, everything's really well labelled out. So yeah, I'd highly recommend this. Like I said, link in the description if you want to grab one for yourself. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.